Okay, so as promised, I'm back again. And this time I'm here for you to talk about really from my heart. The reason I'm a motivational keynote speaker, the reason that I am a leadership trainer is that at my heart, I believe that's the difference how we lead our lives in all of our dreams either coming true or goals being achieved and coming to fruition or not. And I love to remind people that nobody ever wakes up and says, I think I'll be mediocre today. And still, if we're really checking in with ourselves today, we do catch ourselves living our lives stuck on what I like to call the hamster wheel of automatic. Maybe nothing terrible is happening, but at the same time, nothing amazing happens when you just live your life. What would it look like to think of that big, hairy, scary dream and go all in? Like, I mean, all in. I just got so excited. My dog barked. Like, have that energy where you show up that even your dog notices that you're showing up with what I have friends call big deal energy, because that unlocks your greatness. And what I see very often is people falling into a trap. Pepper. Oh, Pepper wants to come in and be seen. Do you want to see Pepper? I will get her for you. Are you ready? Pepper, come on in. I thought she was, come on. You know that there's a party happening. Now everybody wants to see you. This is Pepper. When you have big deal energy, sometimes Pepper is going to notice. People are going to notice. Pepper, this is your moment. You're going to be famous. I love you. Okay, I'm putting you down. What does it mean to go all in and get the attention of your puppy and anybody else around because you're so excited about your dream or goal? You can rest assured that that unlocks extraordinary doors. In fact, if you have a goal and a dream and you're not sharing it with everybody you see and everywhere you go and in everything that you do, shame on you, because people actually want to help you. But they can't help you if you're not talking about it, if you're not living that dream, seeing it possible before it's actually evolved. What I'm talking about, what does going all in mean? It means that your fear is going to rise up, let's be honest, no matter what. But if you meet your fear with a knowingness, like, okay, hey, fear, you're back again, but you're not going to let it win. That's where courage comes to action. And all the greatest things that we do and the greatest wins that we have come from courageous moments. You have to be courageous to run down a dream. But if you don't find the courage, you will never know how sweet it is to live your dream, to make it possible. And so often we have dreams way bigger than ourselves. For me, my dream is to reach millions of people every year with that message that you should live your life going all in. I say, and I call it finding the courage to shine, not just to show up, not to live in mediocrity, but to speak up, stand out, and shine in everything that you do and everywhere you go. And what kind of courage does that take? It just means taking the leap, saying yes, even when fear is telling you no. And that is where the magic happens. That unlocks the best things. And that is where the difference is. If you're enjoying this video, I'm actually writing the book, Extraordinary Leaders Don't Just Rise, They Shine. And I'm getting ready to reveal the new video course. So if you would like one or both of those things, I'd like to hear from you. Which would you like me to complete first? I'm very motivated. I'm excited because I'm living a life in service. I'm living my dream by just being here, showing up, hoping that somebody out there needs to hear this message. And it ignites something in you, of a real moment of courage. Because if we just add up, I can think of 5 moments of courage that have literally changed the trajectory of my life in all the good ways. Having the courage to apply for my first big paid speaking gig when I didn't even have my demo reel done. I submitted, guys, a cell phone Rocky video of me winning a public speaking contest. and I was selected. How cool is that? You can't let your limiting beliefs of having to be perfectly ready to be ready for your dream, or you'll never really be ready. And the truth is, what is ready anyway? Like at the end of the day, we just need to take that step to dig down deep and have that moment of courage. If I had not decided to drive cross country, even though people thought that was crazy as a single woman, dangerous. I remember my parents freaking out, in fact, when I did it. But my heart was always in the West Coast. I always wanted to live here. I always wanted to move back here since we left when I was a little girl. And thank goodness I packed up my car and my most precious possession at the time, my dog Biscuit, and I made my way west. Best decision, one of my best decisions in my life. Meeting and marrying my husband quickly, not messing around, because it was a second marriage and we knew what we wanted and how much we loved each other. Who cares what everybody else thinks? Have the courage to do what's right for you in your heart. And that unlocks amazing things, because being on the opposite side of that, suffering through a job that you hate, being in a relationship with somebody who just doesn't deserve you and you know it, but not being courageous enough to walk away is the worst. Because the truth is, there is this principle that if we live our life as if every moment is precious, because it is, wouldn't we make different decisions? I know that's how I govern my life. Am I being truly loving, listening to this person complain about the same thing over and over again? Or do I love them enough to tell them what they need to hear, maybe not what they want to hear? That's a true friend, a great family member. Those are the conversations that I want to have. If I had an anthem to my life, it would be Adele's song, Rolling in the Deep. I want to go deep. I don't want to live on the surface of material pleasures, or let's just say small talk. These videos, we are going deep. And a principle of leadership that is essential is you must be a risk taker. One of my favorite quotes about this that is anonymous is, those who take risks or are afraid to or won't. Here we go. The greatest hazard of all is to risk nothing. For those who risk nothing, do nothing, have nothing, are nothing. Some people might say that's harsh, but I have found it to be so true. Take the leap. Get risky. You are worth it. Your dreams are worth it. And your gifts are so big, and shame on you if you're keeping them to yourself, but you have a passion or desire to share them with the world. That's where the magic is, for sure. And that's how you show up and speak up and stand out and shine. And believe me, you stand out, not because you're trying to stand out, but because you're being more authentic, living your dream and your life. And at the end of the day, it takes facing a lot of fears, sometimes daily fears, and sometimes throughout the day, multiple fears, because it takes courage to shine. But I know you have it, even if you haven't used it in a while. And I'm just inviting you to take that leap. You have what it takes. And I'd love a world filled with people who are not waiting and delaying their goals and dreams, but they're running them down and going all in. So if this has been enjoyable for you, please share it with a friend, and please send me a note and tell me what you hear me saying and what it means for you. Thanks so much for watching.